All right. Random reading comes from a book called Loyalty to Your Soul, written by doctors Ron and Mary Hulnick. And here's the passage that I want to read. Your authentic self knows the curriculum you've come here to learn. It knows what ego work you're here to complete. It also knows that until your ego work is done, your spiritual agenda in the physical world will serve you by continually providing experiences that will tend to trigger your unresolved issues. These experiences, when viewed from within the context of the authentic self, are actually spiritual opportunities to learn, grow, and complete what must be done. Although, truth be told, they can and often do appear to be extremely challenging from both a physical and a psychological perspective. Mhm. The authentic self cooperates with this structure, for it knows what it's here to do and how this physical form supports its spiritual progression. And, that is this concept, this information has been said many times throughout history, from philosophers to psychologists to, new information where neuroscience is concerned to, you know, Tibetan monks and priests. And what is being said is what we talk about often here in the Inner Fitness Project. And that is that when your intention, when you realize that your ultimate purpose is to grow into that greater iteration of yourself, that part of you that is connected to and used, connected to your thriving self, used by your infinite self, which is just life itself, which is the agenda of life operating through you as physical form. When you are aware that that is the ultimate purpose, your growth and making you a pathway for the movement of life, the evolution of life, then the ego that shows up in the form of the surviving self, anything that triggers the ego is sent by that deeper intelligence within you to help you align with your greater truth and do the work necessary to resolve the unresolved issues so that you can move forward in your life, so that you become a wider pathway for that infinite self, God, movement, evolution of life. And what's really beautiful in that is it says that we really are always working in concert with our purpose and a higher calling. If instead of judging ourselves in the midst of being triggered or in the midst of, challenges and old old habits and behaviors that make us uncomfortable. Instead of judging that stuff, recognize that there's this loving, intelligent system that is helping you to come back to yourself, your true identity, and that all of your discomfort is an opportunity to see where you can put your attention in a more intentional way and grow beyond that old, unresolved stuff that is holding you small, smaller than you are, smaller than you are meant to be. So, hands up for a little discomfort, because discomfort is truly just a way, a loving way of the universe pulling us forward into our greater yet to be. That feels good to me. You know, it's much easier to stand in front of an old challenge when you know that there is a greater purpose behind it. And then the work that we do here at the Inner Fitness Project and our, specifically the workouts, is to provide the strategies to know what to do, to create community where you can practice what to do in those triggering moments so that you can absolutely be conscious and take action and deliberately and intentionally rewire that no longer serves you and that no longer represents the potential of your being. All right, so yeah,